Hi and welcome to Orca Pay Group's helpful hints for contractors who are looking or required to use an umbrella company. Over the next couple of weeks and months, we hope from a series of videos that we've recorded that we'll be able to give some simple, slick and effective hints, guidance and help to any contractor that is looking or required to use an umbrella company going forward. We'll cover an array of topics, help you understand processes, questions to ask, and things that you should look for before making a decision in terms of the umbrella company that you potentially want to use. We're going to start with this episode with something that probably in my 15 years of the industry still causes the biggest amount of confusion. It's still one of the questions that we regularly get asked, or contractors ask our staff the first time they get paid through ourselves or other umbrella companies. And that is the difference between an assignment rate and a pay rate. So, for any contractor, when you're in negotiations with a recruitment agency or you respond to a job role, you will probably see two terminologies. One will be an assignment rate or the other will be a pay rate. There is quite a big difference between the two. An assignment rate is the rate of pay or the monies that is passed from the recruitment agency to the umbrella company. Now, the biggest cause of confusion that we still see and we still know is that umbrella companies by law are required to deduct employment costs that then need to be paid and passed to the Treasury. So an assignment rate will have or is the amount of money that's passed to the umbrella company. Those employment costs are then deducted. The monies that remain are then passed across as the pay rate. So the rate of pay that will be passed to that individual contractor's pay slip once all those employment costs have been deducted. If you see a job advertised for a pay rate, again, this will hypothetically should mean that this is the rate of pay that a contractor will receive. The reality is very, very different. So a quick cheat and a quick helpful hint for any contractor is before you sign that contract, when you're in negotiations with your recruitment agency, ask one very, very simple question. The assignment rate or the rate of pay, does it include the employment costs or does it exclude the employment costs? If it includes the employment costs, and your agency will very transparently tell you yes or no, that it does include it. Bear in mind that if you're looking for £300 a day, for example, that from that £300 a day, the employment costs will need to be deducted from that. If it excludes the employment costs, and it's £300 a day, then the employment costs will be put on top of that in the assignment rate, and therefore those monies will be passed to the umbrella company. So look, it should, again, you should request a key information document. Unfortunately, we appreciate that not everyone still issues one of those. So if you're a contractor, the first question to ask is, does it include the employment costs or does it exclude the employment costs? What you'll then see is you'll be in a much, much better position to understand exactly the mechanics of what is going to be passed to your umbrella company if you're not in receipt of a key information document. If you do receive a key information document, this information should be listed in that, which again will give you transparency. What that will mean going forward is that when you get paid for the first time by the umbrella company, there isn't going to be that confusion or the unknown of why are those funds or those employment costs, for a better terminology, been deducted. So I hope that helps. Ask the question, you'll get the answer. Please follow the Orca Pay Group LinkedIn page for more educational videos and helpful hints. And we look forward to seeing you next time. Many thanks.